Hey everyone, Marsh G8 here, bringing you another episode of Monday Music Recap, where we recap the events from last week. Let's get into it, and guys, this week has been a bit of a crazy one, so bear with me. Nintendo has announced that they will be releasing an expansion pass for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which will be included on both the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch. With it, you'll be getting new Cave of Trials challenges, a new original story, a new dungeon, and more. The expansion pass will only be around $20 and will be split into 2 packs. To learn more, check below in the links for the announcement video. Square Enix has released 2 new screenshots for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and looking at them reveals a couple of new details on the combat of the game. One is that it seems that Active Time Battles, aka ATB system, is making a return, but it also seems that it has a bit of a twist to it. From the photo, it looks like it's going to have some kind of build-up to it, as it has 3 small bars right above the meter and small arrows pointing just to the right of it with it saying Level 1. Maybe the higher the ATB gauge is, the more attacks a player can use in a row or gain access to stronger attacks. With that being said, it still looks like characters are going to be able to move around in real time. This is especially true for the next photo, which actually shows Cloud ducking for cover behind a crate during battle while a Shinra soldier is laying gunfire down on him. The limit bar is still there as well, but it's now in a 3-bar form, which makes me wonder if each limit break is actually going to require a certain amount of bars filled before you can use it. If that's the case and Square decides to stick with the original way of unlocking the other limit breaks, I can tell you guys right now that is going to be a pain in the ass to grind out. Also, another thing I noticed was just how high their HP was for being this early in the game. Both Cloud and Barret are boasting over 1400 HP while they're still fighting the first boss. I don't know if that's just because the build of the game at this point had it that way, or if these characters are actually getting a significant buff to their HP stats compared to the original game. Like, we're talking a ×3 HP buff here. Anyways, I know I probably went on a little bit longer about that than I should have, but if you guys want to check them out, it'll be down below. They also released a new screenshot for Kingdom Hearts 3, which looks really cool, but it doesn't really show off anything new except Sora wearing a different outfit and a new Heartless. But seeing how Square is starting to release more and more details on these 2 titles, I have really high hopes that we're going to be seeing these at E3 2017. But yeah, that screenshot will be down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. So I'm sure anyone on YouTube has already heard this by now. It's been said a million times before, but it has been the biggest story that's been floating around the YouTube spectrum last week. And that is PewDiePie hitting some bumpy roads last week, with Maker Studios actually ending their partnership and YouTube canceling the 2nd season of Scare PewDiePie. Now, this all stems from a Wall Street Journal article that was released that basically slammed Felix for being this anti-Semitic and racist YouTuber that they claimed he was. Their evidence to support this case was a montage of edited clips from various videos of PewDiePie has made in the past, which included the whole Fever, death to all Jews thing, and him sitting watching Hitler speeches. The problem arises when we look just a little bit deeper into all of this and realize that most, if not all, of those clips have been edited in such a way that completely removed any of the original context to them, which were both satire and parody, and allowed Wall Street Journal to paint this false narrative of Felix promoting anti-Semitic behaviors. Were some of the jokes a bit off-putting? Yeah, in my opinion, they weren't the greatest. Did they deserve to have a hit piece against them? No, absolutely not. Not at this level. PewDiePie has released a response to all of this where he apologizes for the joke and understands why Maker Studios had to drop him, but he still stands by what he did and the jokes he made, and at the end gives Wall Street Journal the finger for their so-called journalism. Anyways, I'll leave a bunch of links down below if you guys are interested in learning more about this story. And for the most disgusting story of last week, we have Joel Faviere, former vocalist of Get Scared, being arrested along with 41 others in a child pornography sting where detectives found that he had over 4,500 files of child pornography, including infants and toddlers being sexually assaulted. Absolutely disgusting. If you guys want to learn more about the story at all, I'll leave links down below. I will also leave Get Scared statement, Nick Matthews statement, down below as well, and I apologize for calling him Nick Martin in my last one. Anyways, the Dillenger escape plan was involved in a serious bus accident on their Euro farewell tour when their bus was slammed from behind by another truck while it was parked. Luckily, everyone is alive and no one is in critical condition. The same, however, can't be said for their gear, which was completely wrecked. They, of course, have been forced to cancel the remainder of their Euro tour dates. If you guys want to check out the statement released by the band, I will leave the link below for you. And not to pile more shit onto this week's news, but Kittie has announced that their bassist Trish Doan has unfortunately passed away at the age of 31. Very young and very sad. My heart goes out to the family, the friends of the band members themselves. It just sucks. But let's get some good news into the heap. Vans Warped Tour has announced that they will be releasing their 2017 lineup on March 22nd. All Time Low has announced that they have signed to Fueled by Ramen Records and have released a new video for their new song, Dirty Laundry. Check it out below. Killswitch Engage Jesse Leach has revealed that Times of Grace is working on new music, and Oceano has announced that they have signed to Sumerian Records and will be releasing their new album in late spring of 2017. They have also announced a new tour with support from Slaughter to Prevail, Aversion Crowns, Spite, and No Zodiac. Dates released. Metallica has announced that they'll be heading on a North American tour with support from Avenged Sevenfold and Volbeat. Dates released. Gojira has announced that they'll be heading on a string of tours with King, Code Orange, and Deaf Haven. Dates released. Medina Lake has announced they'll be heading on a new reunion tour in the UK. Dates released. And Never Shout Never has announced they'll be heading on their throwback tour, which will be starting in March. Dates released. Devin Townsend Project has announced that they'll be heading on tour this spring with support from Thank You Scientist and Oni. Dates released. Any of the dates mentioned above, you can find them all down below in the description. Let's jump into the music of the week as we start things off with Born of Osiris, Abstract Art, which is a re-recording, Census Fail, In Your Absence, Linkin Park, Heavy, Evanescence, Even in Death, which I also think is a re-recording, Papa Roach, Help, Incubus, Nimble Bastard, He Is Legend, Sand, and Sorority Noise, A Better Son. And for new music videos of the week, we have Newfound Glory, Happy Being Miserable, The Somerset, Jean Jacket, The Rocket Summer, Florida, California, Acoustic, Islander, Better Days, Amir, Flag of the Beast, and Body Count, No Lives Matter. Be sure to check out all of those down below in the description. You can find all the links for them there. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Mars out.
No, they don't show up at all because you're going off the map.
Yeah.